Let me unmute myself. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Waffle TV back with another edition. New show, summer transfer Waffle. Obviously, there's a lot of rumours out there currently on Arsenal, who they're looking for and all that kind of stuff. And obviously, general waffle around the football industry. So yeah, let's have a look at the papers, man, and let's see what these guys are waffling about anyway. So let me share my screen and let's have a quick look. This ain't going to be a long show. It's just going to be a quick thing. And then so let's have a look. Here we go. Oh, what's this here? Let's look at this first. Mikel Arteta sent a clear message. So this, what is this? Mikel Arteta has sent a clear message to Arsenal staff after arguing with coach. What's this about? So I want to see what this is about first. What's these ads, man? So Mikel Arteta sent a clear message to his Arsenal staff after a row with one of his top assistants. David Raya was one of 4 major signings the Gunners made last summer. I thought they haven't signed him yet. Because he looked an impressive 2022-23, which saw them finish as runners-up in the Premier League. That proved a hugely controversial decision, both in the media and among the Gunners. As Ramsdale, a popular figure at the club, could be expected to remain as Arsenal's #1 for a decade to come. Arsenal signed Raya, blah, 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 blah. But decision, option to make it permanent on August 15th. But decision also sparked division among the Arsenal staff, with assistant coach Steve Round being one of those against the transfers, according to The Athletic. Round, who first coached Arteta as an assistant to David Moyes at Everton, joined in North London in 2019, was the manager most trusted lieutenant along with Airport Albert. Yet he took issues with the approach for Raya, feeling that replacing Englishman Ramsdale would disrupt Arsenal's carefully cultivated culture due to his popularity among staff and players. So looking at beef in the camp, yeah, he also believed that the club were better off spending in other positions instead of allocating more resources to the goalkeeping department, as Ramsdale has signed a fresh deal just months earlier, but Arteta's decision reigned supreme in the end. The disagreement reportedly played a role in Round parting ways with Arsenal, with news of his departure but mutual agreement being announced in July 2023. Before Raya was even signed, it's understood that this sent a strong message to the rest of Arteta's staff that the Gunners were always looking for a creative solution and would look to improve if it was the smallest of margins. I've seen this before. So Arteta promoted Carlos Cuesta, 28, blah, 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 blah. And yeah, whatever. So maybe that's some old news there, but it's all coming out now, isn't it? Let's have a look. Here's another one. Arsenal plotting to sign Sesko before 30th June. Deadline sources is Pete O'Rourke. Reported at 7:00 a.m. on the 23rd of May. He said Leipzig are working hard to keep hold of forward Sesko as Arsenal plot a move to sign him. The Slovenian international has 56 million release clause in the contract, which reportedly needs to be triggered before the end of June. The 28-year-old buyout clause from his deal in a bid to ensure his remains at club, his contract set to run until 2028. I don't want this guy, man. Another Project Youth. 14 goals apparently scored. Nah, he's not. I don't think we don't need a player like that. We need someone like a Adobic or whatever his name is, who plays for Girona. You know, one of that type of figure, that type of beast type of striker. Arsenal interested in signing Gyökeres. I like this Gyökeres, but a lot of people don't like him. But Football Insider revealed the North Club could be priced out of the deal for the Sporting Lisbon striker. It's believed the Portuguese champions will hold out for the Swedish international full 86 million release clause this summer. 86 million, I don't know about that. That's a lot of dough. 20-year-old registered 43 goals and 15 assists in 49 games across all competitions. That's very impressive. After signing from Coventry City for 25 mil on a deal until 2028. So those two players that we're being linked with, but they've probably been linked with every other team as well. What's this one here? Arsenal striker confirmed summer exit with suitors Everton hovering. I wonder what striker this is and who's this? Who's reporting this? Is that Enke? Mari Benjamin. I don't really care about the players at the moment, in all honesty. Arsenal are now ready to sell their 5th highest paid player for just 8.5 mil. Who's this? Arsenal ready to sell their 5th highest paid player for just 8.5 mil. Is that, who is that? Partey? By Shamant Jayaram. This is at 8:35. Are these just all clickbait things? Posts that people just they just want people to read, like myself. Mikel Arteta will be keen to strengthen his side, but the Arsenal boss could let a few of his own players leave too. Here's the latest on one of them. Arsenal ready to sell Thomas Partey for a small fee. Thomas Partey will enter the final year of his contract this summer. 8.5 million for just 8 foot. Thomas Partey for just 8.5 million. Are you kidding me? That's chump change. That is chump change. Partey has missed over 70 games, clubs, country since Arsenal due to injury issues. He's played less than 900 minutes of football in the Premier League in 2023. He's no surprise that Arsenal considering selling Partey. His reliability, contract length makes it the best option for the Gunners this summer. However, a report from Turkey just made a claim that will annoy Arsenal fans. It's been revealed that Fenerbahce are interested in signing Partey. They claim that a deal between the two clubs could be completed for a small figure of 10 million. Well, I suppose because of Partey's injuries, Arsenal just want to get rid, I suppose. Well, that's a very small fee for, you know, a top player that if he can get over his injuries, they're getting a very good player, you know. But it is, man. We need someone that is going to be solid in that midfield. And unfortunately, Partey, he's had too many injuries. What we got here? So what's the latest? It says in the last 15 minutes, there was some talk about the Fenerbahce left back. The deal was rejected or something like that. I saw something like that somewhere. I don't know if he's that great anyway. In all respect, I've seen him play a couple of times. He's all right. You know, he does get caught out. Because when you play for Fenerbahce, you can just do what you want, isn't it? You know, you can just go attacking. Do you know what I mean? Stay up the pitch because you're the second best team in the Super League. And remember, I watch a lot of Turkish football. His defending's questionable though, man. His defending is very questionable. So I don't know why I don't know actually why we're going in for this guy. Right? Is this the same team? Is this the same rubbish for this? Oh, that's the same, isn't it, for this brother? What else? What else? What else? What else? Anything else? Okay. Lokonga. Arsenal star confirmed summer exit as Eddie eyes 17 million. Lokonga has spent the last 2 seasons out on loan from Arsenal, and midfielder does not appear to have a future. This is from Sam Truelove. This was updated at 9:30. So Lokonga, he's suggesting that he could leave Arsenal permanently this summer after holding talks about his future. The 23-year-old Belgian midfielder had a stint with Luton Town. Don't Luton want this guy? Season on loan didn't stop the Hatters from being relegated to the Championship. Despite his regular appearances, having had a previous loan spell at Crystal Palace, Lokonga has found it challenging to secure a consistent spot in the Arsenal squad since his transfer from Anderlecht in 2021. You know, he's not progressed at Arsenal, and he's been here he's been on loan for the last 2 seasons, but I've never really rated this guy. I've not seen anything special about this player. People say that he's going to come good and all that kind of stuff, but for me, nah, he's not. I don't think he's going to be an Arsenal special player for Arsenal. I don't think he's that great either. Why am I not sharing this screen? I'm chatting, but I'm not sharing. Hold on. Let's share this again. Doing all of this, but I'm not even sharing my screen. Let me share it. Hold on. So, yeah, I don't know about Lokonga, man. I think he needs to go. People may have different opinions on this player, but I don't think if you want to win titles, then he's not good enough for me. What does company say? Company speaking on Fern's 5 YouTube channel in 2021 shared that he had tipped off both Arteta and Guardiola about Lokonga's talent. Do you know what? He absolutely mugged us both off. He revealed the first thing I did when I saw Sambi is I went to Arteta and also Pep, but Mikel first, and said, "You got to watch this guy, the Yaya Toure." I'm not sure I'm doing him a favour saying this stuff. Look, you know what I like. You know what? Company's a good salesman, mate. I'm telling you. The new Yaya. Look, you know what I like about Sambi? What Yaya did have is he gets the ball no matter what. If the team is not doing well, give the ball to Sambi. Team doing well, give the ball to Sambi. He will never hide away from his responsibilities. According to Transfer Market, Lokonga is currently worth around 12.7 million, although it's likely Eddie will want to recoup as much of the 17 million paid for the Belgian in 2021 as possible. So clearly the player hasn't lived up to his expectations, isn't it? Talking about Yaya Toure, yeah, absolute muddy signing. There's also talk of company going to Bayern as well. I think there's been a verbal agreement. So that's an interesting one, because now company's going to a team that has ballers. So the transition from lowly Burnley to wanting to play good football, to going to a team that does play good football, that's gonna be interesting. I think company plays good football, so this could turn out to be, you know, quite an interesting signing for Bayern. And you know what? All the best to him, man. You know, all the best for company. What else we got here? He likes 2 players. Arsenal, he likes 2 players. Right, 30 million Arsenal target. Dazzles in the Europa League final. He's been tipped to leave this summer. Lucas Arnold. As Arsenal transfer plans for the summer begin to gather pace, one player linked to the club was in the form in the Europa League final last night. Unfortunately, from an Arsenal fan point of view, former player Granit wasn't able to lift the trophy with the new Bayer Leverkusen side. What's he saying here? Former Premier League man, Lookman was the star of the show, but he wasn't the only player to excel. Yeah, Brazil midfield Ederson was in tremendous form for a player who's been linked with Arsenal previously and is thought to be a favourite of Edu. Do you know what? I watched this guy yesterday, and you know what? He looks solid. He's pressing, and the control in the midfield. They just stopped Leverkusen from playing. Winning the battles, first balls in the midfield. I don't know too much about this guy, to be honest, but let me share this tab. This is him. But he's going to be a lot of money. How much is he going to be? Owen Hargreaves convinced Arsenal target Ederson would be on the move this summer. How old is this Ederson, brother? Hargreaves went away by the 30 million rated Brazilian and thought he was like having 2 players in the middle, a compliment often given to N'Golo Kante in the past. So he's 24 years old. That's a good age. Someone is going to pick him up, by the way. Of course, it remains to be seen if Arteta and Edu will make a concerted effort to chase the Atlanta man this summer, but Arsenal could certainly do a lot worse. Tottenham and Newcastle also said to be very keen on Ederson, who will certainly not be short of suitors should he become available. So that could be an interesting signing, man. Ederson. What is he mostly? What is he? Is he mostly? Is he mostly a DM type of player? I don't know. If anyone knows about him, please let me know in the comments. Make sure you're subbing and liking the stream today. I'm probably gonna do some more of these throughout the weeks as well. Some football transfers. Let me see if there's anything else that's interesting to. Let's have a look. Last 5 minutes. The Arsenal defense. What's this talking about? Suburban Gooners. What are they talking about here? Oh, you know what? I don't really want to go into the Arsenal defense. Let's go back. I think I can go back actually. Right, let's have a look. What we got here? Do you know what? I need to go to the latest in it. That's what I need to do. What else we got here? What else we got here? Let's see. Let's go on to. Let's see what Sky Sports are talking about. There was mention of a goalkeeper. There was mention of a goalkeeper as well. Oh look, here's one. Look, England consider Poch as potential Southgate replacement. Really? Okay, Lopetegui confirmed as the new new West Ham boss. Chelsea want to speak to Maresca. This is the one here. Arsenal and Liverpool eye finals Bigelow or Bigelow. I don't know how you pronounce his name. New Liverpool boss Arne Slot is in pole position to sign finals Justin Bigelow and head off for potential keeper crisis, reporting the Sun. However, the 26-year-olds kept 9 clean sheets in 24 games in all competitions during the 2023-24 season. However, the Daily Mail saw Arsenal are in the market for Bigelow, with Mikel Arteta wanting a new number 2 as Aaron Ramsdale is expected to leave. Now, he can go to Liverpool if he wants. That would make sense with his manager, but the bigger question is, will he get game time? Maybe in the lower cups, he probably will, but with Alisson, you know he's not getting game time. If he came to Arsenal, though, is he a better keeper than Raya? Who knows? I don't know. I don't know anything about this goalkeeper, so I don't know. Would he be a good backup to Raya? Would he compete with Raya? But isn't it the same issue again? But that's what we want, isn't it, in our clubs? We want our players competing with each other. What's the point? What is the point if our players don't even compete with each other? So it's one of them ones. Listen, I've just woken up, so I'm just on one of them ones at the moment. I'm tired. It's a late one last night. Listened to a couple of man's streams, went gym, and then we're out here. But I think that's it really for today, unless there's anything else. Anything else? It doesn't seem to be much. But listen, if there's any breaking news or anything like that, I will let you know. Arsenal need to be doing their business early. The transfer window doesn't open until June the 14th. Make sure you book that date. June the 14th is when the transfer window officially opens, and I think it goes on till August. I can't remember, August something, but June the 14th. But that's the same day when the Euros start as well. So I don't know how these guys are gonna. I hope Arsenal are actually looking at players and looking to bolster. So when June the 14th comes, Arsenal have already blah blah blah. Arsenal signing this player. Arsenal played this player. Arsenal played this player. Because you know what, you're gonna need to do the business early. But we're still going to be looking at transfer rumours throughout the week. Anything that comes up that of interest to us, I will let you know. Listen, if there's any big transfers for any other teams, then I'll talk on it. But mainly, I'm speaking on Arsenal because obviously Arsenal is my team, and that's the team that I love. So apart from that, I can't see any more other transfers out there. I'm sure Lookman's up now. Would Lookman be a better replacement for Nketiah? Probably, but that's a bit premature as well. I'm not going to get too gassed about Lookman's hat-trick yesterday. He's a good player, but he's not a great player. And at this moment, Arsenal need better players. Let's go through the comments before I shut this down. Big up to Chris Welch. He says, big up, mate. Hope you're well. He says, the company to Bayern Munich is mad. Don't get why Bayern want him. You know what? It's probably everyone wants the young manager now, isn't it? Everyone wants that young manager flow. But there's so many managers out there. You've got the Hansi Flicks, what's his name? The German manager. He actually managed Bayern Munich already. You've got the De Zerbis, the Artetas. You know, you've got so many young managers out there. Maybe though, maybe there's something about company they like. You know, because you know, in an interview, yeah, it's all about whether they like you, isn't it? More so than sometimes your CV. You know, are you a good fit for that team? So that's my take on that, anyway. Yeah, all the best to company, but I'm not sure he's earned the job. Yeah, do you know what? Sometimes players just get in that position. Look at mate, do you know what? Sometimes it's a difficult one for me because sometimes they look at what the players won as a player and they immediately think, oh, that player is going to bring instant success to my team because of what he's won as a player. You know, it didn't work out at Burnley. I didn't think that was a good match. Maybe company needed to go to Scotland to do his, you know, Rangers or Celtic or Belgium league even, you know, just to win with one of those teams. But it didn't work. Do you know what? I can't see him going wrong. I can't see him going wrong at a team like Bayern Munich. You know, it's their time now to win that trophy back, the German trophy back. Yeah. And maybe this is the perfect time for him to go in there and win something because I can see Bayern Munich winning it next season. Should have stayed at Burnley, he would get them back up. I'm not too sure about that. The championship's hard, very hard. I bet Arsenal fans thought it was Ederson, the goalkeeper. Do you know what? When I was looking at it, I did at first. Liverpool going to be linked to whole Feyenoord squad. Yeah, possibly. To be honest, though, we never expected Alonso to do well at Leverkusen. No, we didn't. And you know what? It was a bit sad that they didn't win yesterday because if they had done a treble this season, unbeaten, that would probably been the best ever achievement to this date. You know, would it be better than the 4P? I don't know about that. Or better than the Invincibles? Yes, it would have been. Then I would have agreed 100%, but it is what it is. But anyway, guys, yeah, make sure that you're subbing to Waffletv. Smash up the likes and let me know. Let me know if there's any. Give us some feedback, man, on this show today. I'm gonna do a lot more of these transfers as and when. It's going to be random, by the way. And keep supporting the channel because you know what, I'm starting from here and I've got to go up to there. Yeah, and no one's going to help you in this game. Yeah, unless they want to help you. So you know what, you have to help yourself. If you want something, you have to go and get it yourself. But yeah, big up to all the people that's watching this now, later, whenever. Peace out, man. We out, man. And yeah, man. Big up to. Is anyone live at the moment? Let's have a look. It is a random, like 11 in the morning. Let's have a look. No one isn't live at the moment, so we just leave it as that. But anyway, we are